Hey guys, how are you doing, everyone? Welcome back again to my channel. It's the real Edo girl. We are going to have a discussion right now. Okay, we're going to have a discussion. Okay, I think what I'm going to say today or talk about is about um, Caroline, Hustchings, and Toyin Lawani. So, in the Real Housewife program, they are having a very tough fight over there. They are having a very tough argument over there. And I've seen so many video of them quarreling with Linda Ikeji's and sisters and all. I've seen a lot of video, but most of the time, what I normally see on the comment section, what I normally see on the comment section all the time is the light skin privilege that Carolina or Caroline normally get from the commenters from Nigeria. We know that we come from a community, a continent where a lot of people normally give pass to anybody that is light, no matter how you got the light skin from, whether you are naturally light, you are bleaching, except your face doesn't look like my own. Anything you do will be approved. Everything you do, even if it is if it is something that when me I will do it, they will say it's a ghetto. But when that person with a light skin will do it, it's not a ghetto. Most of the things, example Cardi B, most of the ghetto behavior, that is the things that black woman will do, they will say is ghetto. When Cardi B will do is they will say beautiful. Like most of the time you will see some white women that are married to black, they want to behave like us, and you will see people say, that is beautiful, whatever. But when me that want that behavior is behaving like that, they will say, you are ghetto, you don't have shame, you don't do this. Most of the time you will see a white woman speaking Igbo or speaking Bini, people will like that video will get a lot of views, we get applaud, people will applaud her. She's speaking Bini. This woman needs to be made as an ambassador of Bini language. She needs to be made as an ambassador of Igbo language. I saw one Igbo woman that is married to, one white woman that is married to Igbo, how she speak Igbo, how you see all the Igbo men in the comment section saying that that woman should be made an ambassador of Igbo language. Like, I was like, seriously, but this is the same language that many of us will speak. That we say we are local, we can't speak English. Because when you come from a community where a lot of people are confused, they don't know what they want, they don't value themselves, they value outsiders, things always end up like this. But I begin to think about this type of behavior in most aspects of things that we do. I notice that many of us Nigerians, we don't appreciate ourselves enough. That is why we are so confused. That is why we are always doing things that we don't have business with. That is why we always condemn everything that have to do with us, because we cannot appreciate it. Anything that have to do with us, we cannot appreciate it. And we see the big trending of bleaching. How many people want to become a white? These are things that normally make people to want to change the color of their skin, because they believe that if you are light skin, people are going to give you a pass, people are going to give you privilege, you are going to be successful. If you are on Instagram, a lot of people are going to follow you even when they don't have any business with you, when you don't have anything to offer them. Just because you are light skin and many of them have a low self-esteem, they will always want to follow you on the internet. So we have seen how these light skin people get free pass, free privilege for being light skin. We have seen how on Facebook almost everybody is yellow, even if their face is black, even if their body or their leg is rotty. But just show this face that is yellow. Hey, show this place that is yellow. The rest doesn't matter if you are black. Just make sure, yeah, is yellow a little bit. Anything you say will be validated. Anything you say, people we follow it. Just make sure yeah is yellow. That is what we begin to see. Our organic cream business have disparate everywhere. Everybody want to be yellow. So I've come across a lot of fights that Caroline, the ex-wife of Dan Juman, and a Nigerian actress with a light skin, I've seen a lot of fights she has engaged herself with Linda Ikeji, now Toyin Lawan, and a lot of them. They normally fight all the time. But the most surprising thing and the most nonsense thing that I normally see from Nigeria is people supporting Caroline. They are not supporting Caroline because most of the time she's right. They are just supporting Caroline because of that adoration of her light skin, that privilege that she's light skin. She cannot stress herself. She will throw a passive insult, passive aggression, and she will like keep quiet. But most black women don't understand how to deal with most of these women. So they will just start going crazy with them. They will be shouting. They will be doing things that later people will call ghetto. Okay, because most of these light skinned girls, whether they are bleached or they are naturally light, they always want to use most of us darky women to boost their self-esteem, to cash cruise, to most of the time they want to make use us to look good to the public. They always want to put their hands on many of us head. We see how Nollywood have given them privilege for years, future them in all their fames. Once in time, it look like if you are not a light skin, you cannot be featured in the Nollywood film. It was all about light skin. You have to be light skin. If you have a dark skin, you can't do some certain films. In the Nigerian music thing, you see how the light skinned women are being put in the front, the black one at the back. You see that differences, that way we resist ourselves, we put other people first. Because when we talk about the Europeans, there is no way you are going to be the face of a representation in anything when it comes to Europe. But people seeing all those images in music, in films, it makes a lot of black women feel like they are not important or they don't exist. It makes anybody in any society feel that they don't exist. When you look at Harvard, you see them, this light skin in the television. It look like it's a country of white people. Because if I will not see myself in the TV, I will not see myself in any publicity, anything, it looks somehow. It actually looks somehow. It's like most of the time I normally complain here, like um when they want to feature black women on films, sorry, on publicity over here, you see they'll feature a woman with a child, a single mother. Like, are we the face of singleness? Don't we don't have a husband or what? The next thing you see, when they want to feature a black man, they feature the black man with a white woman or with biracial children. Like, we are nowhere to be seen anywhere. It's like we don't exist in this world. When I was in Lagos the other day, because this is not the blogging of 10 minutes, blah, 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 no, I'm going to say what I observe, okay? When I was in Lagos the other day, I see like publicity is all light skinned people that don't look like me, like in creams, in it, everything. Like, what is happening here? In the TV, you see some setting publicity that does not promote us black women. Are we not human beings? And you go to comment section, you see nobody support us. Most of the black bloggers, the people go around and bully them and say nasty things about them. Is when you go to Facebook, you see most of these bloggers, they are all like, many of them are wrong to go and change their color very fast. They run to change their color, even to bleach their skin a little bit, to look a little bit lighter, so that they can escape bully or all these people that will not support them unless they are a little bit light. And I saw the first fight and that Linda Ikeji's sister and Caroline fought the other day. All the support was like, oh, Caroline is very classy. But Caroline was fighting the way that lady was fighting. Why all the support for her, if not for the light skin? Nobody was throwing jab at Caroline when she was arguing with Linda Ikeji's sister, accusing her of things that Linda Ikeji did, accusing the sister and everything. Like everybody was like, "Oh, Caroline is very classy. Caroline is this. Caroline is that." Like this is how many of them deceive you on Facebook. They do a lot of atrocity and they put their white face on them. You can't say anything. And this same thing is the same thing that the white people do. Everything that the white man say is yes, yes, yes. Everything that the black man will say, even if it is true, is no. That is one thing many of you normally do as black people. You don't ever respect your own. You don't respect your own. You don't take value in yourself. You don't validate anything you say unless it comes from a white person. Unless it came from a white person. I'm going to play this video for you and read comments. How some people like supporting everybody is like supporting Caroline. But these two people were just fighting. They were fighting. Both of them were fighting. But at the end of the day, most of the supporters, everybody is supporting Caroline like she's very classy. But she's fighting. She's doing exactly the same thing that this lady is doing. Come on. So you see the face, you see them. You see, Nigeria's most African women or black women or celebrities, most of the thing that is always bringing problem for them is a man. It's all about a man. Or most of their fight is a man. This one is dating this one man. Even on normal ground in the black community, it's all about a man, boyfriend. That is how they allow most of these men to bring problem between them. This one is taking my man. This one is sleeping with my man. So if that man was so responsible and precious to you, with people sleep with them, why do you choose to hold things like that? Let it go and move on with your life. Like, you see the fight. Both of them are talking to each other. Both of them are talking to each other. Caroline will throw the stone. She will hide her hand. While Toyin will just come out, and she's doing it like the way they have always put the African women on the limelight in the negative side of everything. Because if you begin as a person, you begin to see every image about you. It's all negative, fighting, nothing soft. It is hard for you to be soft, but the softness is something that you're going to learn as a black woman. That softness. is something that you're going to learn. You see how the Caroline say everything she want to say, but she does it like she's not doing anything. That is one thing you as a black woman you need to learn. You need to learn. Maybe at times because of the language, because of the situation, because I'm not going to compare Caroline life with Toyin Lawan that grow up in environment that is difficult, environment that is very chaotic, environment that is everything that cannot make a woman be soft. I believe Caroline grow up in maybe Scotland or somewhere where the environment is made for a woman to develop. So you that will see this now, you will run out and say, Caroline is very, very classy. She will say you dey mad. She will keep it cool. Why Toyin Lawan will say, kò ní dá fún wọn, whatever, 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 whatever. You that is seeing it, you say, this woman, she's a ghetto. Who will not be ghetto in that Nigeria? Which woman will live in that Nigeria and will not be ghetto or animalistic in behavior? Which one? Common little one that we will teach women that we say feminism, you want to be feminist. Which woman? And you will see everything that you see around you as a black person is so damaging. How do you want them to learn? How do you want them to know anything positive? Caroline grew up in a situation, in a family, in an environment that is made for human beings to live. Why Toyin Lawan and whoever, they grow up in another situation, another environment that is not conducive for somebody to function as a human being. But you have to learn it. There are people that will see me that will be asking me, are you in Nigeria? Yes, I'm in Nigeria. You have to learn. You have to build yourself. You have to build yourself and put yourself in some situation and know how to behave in that situation. But looking at this fight, both of these people were in the same mood. Like they're fighting, they're insulting themselves, they're downgrading themselves, doing everything to themselves. And at the end of the day, one get past. One have a past. It's being called classic. One is called classic, while the other one is ghetto. Meanwhile, most of these women that you call classy, they behave exactly like us. But because the skin color is different and the light skin worship in the community, we can see it through all the whole bleaching that is going on around now. That you cannot exist in your black skin without somebody will not come and tell you that you are too black. You need to buy soap to lighten your face. Somebody sent me a message the other day like, I see your video, you too black. You have to buy soap to lighten your face. For what? For what? Like, seriously? I have to buy a soap to lighten my face. Say, because that is what is trending, or because it's a sin for me to be a black person, I need to lighten my face. Like, this is too much. I've been seeing things, seeing comments, seeing behaviors. We need to be talking about it. Like, yeah, they come a lot of comments here. One lady said, Caroline is a queen. Even when she is exchanging word with you, she always does it with class and calmness. I love that lady. Look, lady, Caroline and Toyin Lawan did not grow up in the same environment. Okay? In Nigeria environment or a community or country where quietness is being labeled as mumu, you cannot be quiet. You cannot be calm. If you are calm, people will call you culturally that mumu. Even a place where you be nice is being labeled as a fool. So how do you want Toyin to have this calmness and this class that you are saying. A community whereby when you have class, your classness is being thrown through the window. A man will tell you, your all this your shakara is going to end up with a baby. All this your shakara is going to end up in my kitchen. You don't need to carry yourself in a certain way. You won't see a man that will marry you. You won't do this, you won't do that. They will try to criminalize you just because you want to be calm. You want to have the same calmness that all of you are applauding on Caroline. Because you want to have it, you are going to be criminalized. Some guys might even say that girl, we will RAPR because she too dey make shakara. That girl, we will set her up and RAPR. We will set her up and pregnant her so that her shakara will stop. So what do you want us black women to do? To pack all ourselves and go and live in where Caroline was brought up? We never make an environment for our women to become and classy. When you become calm, you become classy is a problem. So what are we talking about here? What are we talking about? So we are going to take another comment now. This one said, Carol made a grand entrance, tackled Toyin with class. Laughing out loud, you just have to love her. This is a man that is, oh no, this is a woman that is saying this. This is a woman that is saying this. Okay, somebody said, this Carol is always fighting everyone. For Carol to feel entitled that this lady was the one that broke her marriage was really, really so surprising. Then she accused Linda Ikeji of breaking her marriage when she ran into a man that is a community cassava, but the blame was still put on a black woman, which is Linda Ikeji, because she's a blogger. I believe if that blogger was a blogger of BBC, a white woman, I don't believe that Caroline will put any blame on that blogger or that person. Let me see, read more. This one said Carol still remained their queen. Our entrance alone was peppered. Like let's read comments. Let's read comment. So let's read comments. Many people are just laughing. This one saying my gender own not they ever pass man. No, not they ever pass man. When it comes to Nigeria celebrity, it's all about a man. A man is what is causing fight for them. And all this men is what is dividing most of our black women. The problem many women have with you today, either she's thinking that you're taking a man or you have mistakenly go out with a man, and that enmity will be stamped there forever. You will never be friends. She will hate you all day, everything. So that is what it is. This one said Carol Nari Queen Abeg, she fight with class. You see, she fight with class. If Toyin decide to keep quiet now, she doesn't want to fight, they will say this one see us, this girl just a fight time. Saying these two people are not made with the same thing. These two people are not made with the same thing. Our struggle are not their struggle. No. When most of our Daki men married them, the nonsense that they do with Daki women, they don't do it with them. All these women with naturally light skin or light skin bleaching, most of them don't do nonsense with them like that. They respect that their skin color. They believe that they are fragile. They believe they are fragile because if Nigeria was to be a country of white people. Even the white people will not even allow Nigeria, the women there, to suffer like this. They won't. Because they believe that the black woman body or experience is made of steel. We are made of iron. So we will have to suffer. This girl, Tony Lawan struggle. Caroline cannot even stay in her shoe. Caroline cannot stay in Toyin or any black woman shoe for one day. She can't walk in her shoes. So stop making comparison. She's a queen, she's this, she's that. No, that is wrong. Most of them use you people to cash cruise. That is why you will start fighting for them. You will start in the comment section doing everything. Doing every nonsense just because of them. So let us begin to continue to look. The other one said, Toyin look like a native doctor. But if this clothes, same clothes was put on by Caroline, she's beautiful, she's sexy, she's this. That is the problem we have. We don't love our thing. We don't love ourselves. It is easier for us to demonize a rapper that you people call African dress and make a bomb shot, even if you are wearing it and half naked, look more beautiful. He said, bunch of disgrace, how shameful you guys are. You guys feel you are making money out of this, so embarrassing yourself and your family and your generation. What is shame? What is shame? I pity for all you all because of celebrity life. I come in peace. Now pass I dey pass. Now police checkpoint stop me. That one said a very useless show, a big program where they go to say you collect my man, you slept with my man, you do this with my man. He said, what is the educative part of this show? Just asking respectfully. Man, this is so disgraceful. Most of the assumed self-made women go there through airlight runs, hook up, and they will be oppressing innocent, hard-working ladies that also legitimately. That is true. Because you will see all this celebrity, either I collect my husband, he do this, he slept. It's all about it. He said, and the other one I said, Carolin Ekeneme, this your courses too much. They don't see those courses that she's doing, no, because she's saying it, throwing the stone, she will hide her hand. Spanish said, tira la piedra, esconde la mano. That is what Caroline is doing. She will tell you, you are mad, you are crazy, everything with the English that most of our Daki don't see that English. If you are using English to insult person, it's no problem. Go and use pidgin English and tell somebody you dey mad, you dey crazy. Wetin dey worry you, you will vex. But tell him in the English, what's wrong with you? We say, I'm sick. He won't take offense. Tell him, are you crazy? He won't take offense. Tell her, say you dey mad. Wetin dey worry you? Is a problem. Is a problem. They hate themselves so much, and that need to change. That need to change. So let us continue. This one said Carol insults now with class. Kai, I love Carol. Toyin is definitely hiding something. Carol is ready for all of them, but Laura. You see, the insult is with class. That is how most of them do you. They provoke you. They say things with that class, and when you react, because most Daki women, we put emotions out. We don't know how to control our emotions. We don't know how to control our feelings. We say many of us are so sincere. We put it real. We too real. And most of this behavior affect us too in relationship. We too real. We want to give all. No. You know, if you see that person that is doing that thing with you, still stay in their lane. Yeah, if it is that passive insult, do it with them. Because they see that you put it real, they will begin to say, ah, she's this, she's that, she's this, she's that, because she put it real. But Caroline is doing it passive insult, passive abuse, passive. She, but she's doing exactly the same thing that this lady is doing, and the same thing that Laura was doing too. That was why she was being praised in both videos. That, oh, she's this, she's that. But she was doing exactly what these two ladies did. Exactly. This one said, Caroline will dish insult on you and still be calling you darling. You see, the babe just they maintain beauty even in an argument. Jackie women, that is what you should be doing. The society, the environment doesn't put you there. You have to put yourself there. You have to put yourself in that soft place. You can do exactly what Caroline is doing. You can. You can do it. You don't have to be what these people term as ghetto. What they term as ghetto. You don't have to be that. You can do it exactly as Caroline. He said, this isn't the Caroline we all love. Because you see, many of them hide in different personality. They hide inside. That is why you see fake people on social media. That is why you see people that are doing evil on social media. They hide under that mask and say, oh, me, I don't talk. Me, I don't do this. Me, I'm so classy. Me, I'm so this. Remove the camera and tell me who don't have that ghetto behavior, who have that 100% classy. But most of all these light skinned girls, they know how to do it. They know how to do it. That is one thing that key women haven't learned from them. So let's see a little bit of comment and go back. It said, Carol is the definition of Wawale story Pele. She read you for fifth. People are asking you if it is real life. Carol, you are a queen and more. Even when tackling, you tackling with pause. Your entrance was a grand one. It showed you are shaking their calabash. Kia, my shame is a shame. Some people are saying that Toyin is winner and all. So let us see more comments. Some people are supporting Caroline, saying she's with class and all. And we continue to look. So let's see. So let's continue. It said women who were born in 1990 don't have shame. Let's see. This one said, which one is Caroline? Which one is Toyin? They are all the comments. Many of them are showing support for Caroline, saying that she's classy and all. Some say the women are disgracing themselves. This one said they show you all before they brought you all together for this show. The same lifestyle. Imagine what is coming out from one to another. And people are supporting and declaring war. Women shame. So a lot. He said, this one said, to Fiakwa, they couldn't save this shit they are spinning for behind the scene. That is what the program actually want to see. They want to they will put all these light-skinned women and the black-skinned women, because they understand that most of the black women, they normally let it go in a minute. They forget themselves so much. They put emotion in anything they are saying because they understand that it is difficult for people to believe them in what they are saying. It is difficult for people to support them. So many black women, they use so much emotions and pains and feelings to talk. That is what many of them do. Even the same thing, program was like the same program future, this lady Anna Idibia, and then this girl in South Africa. What is her name? What is this girl name? I forgot her name. Oh, her name is just on my tip. This same thing. You see the humiliation and everything on that program. That is what they normally do. They make you to see yourself. You look stupid. You look aggressive. But this thing need to change. He said, by the way, the fair chick is a Buhari. Make I not add weight without brain, cause I must confess their accentation is embarrassing. This one said, Carol, get ready for Tonto because she will wash you like underwear. So there is a lot. Toyin get bad mouth. Anybody will enter our case must collect wella. So that is the reality show that many of them normally come or feature in Africa, to see women, black women pitting together, fighting themselves, and then losing it all on the program. That is one thing many of you so irritating to watch, waste of time watching immature women talk trash things. They need to go up. Upon not everything that we're saying was trashy. You sleep with my man, you do this, you do that, you do that. That wasn't the problem. The problem here was that Toyin is ghetto, or Laura is ghetto. The only person that is classic is what do they call it, Caroline, because Caroline is like you have a light skin. She will talk gently. She will, but let's Toy do the same thing now. They will say, you couldn't even fight her. You were talking very quiet. You were forming, you were doing this. Let us be. Let us women, black women be who we want to be. That is why I don't like to listen to anybody. I don't listen to things that doesn't make sense, things that put us down, things that doesn't empower us, things that speak against our natural behavior, how we do things, how we operate as women. That is why I don't even listen to it. I can still remember when I was growing up, they will say, that woman, it's they make shakara, I don't they make shakara now. That is, we can't just operate as human beings, as black women. It's very, very difficult. This one that is dressed like a native doctor apprentice self. A lot of comment. The other one said, Toyin get mad, oh, I swear she will never win me in this kind of battle. I will silence her. Everybody took her man. I think she need to go check herself. I'm be making some women to misbehave. So it's a Caro, my sister, beg, chop knuckle. She say it with her full chest and stand by what she say. Somebody is asking, is this big sister Naija or what? It's not big sister Naija, it's the real housewife of Lagos. That is where they are fighting about their man that they took. The man that was a public cassava that she went to marry with. She now blame everybody that they took her man. Okay, let's read this one. He said, and I will say again, I wish all women will stay in Nigeria with all the men will stay in Ghana. Once you need any of them, just come and meet and then take about your day. Men will live in peace while women will finish themselves. Just look at adult women supporting women indeed. Or more, I like my gender. We will not get time for nye. That is true. That is true. Look, I'm so like at times I'm so tired of this one carry my man, this one carry my man. No man can be carried if they are not ready to be carried. Many of these men that many of you make excuse for, you keep an entire enemy for, you do everything for. Many of them are like, many of them are rolling stone. They roll around. Is Caroline still married to this man? No, she's not married to this man. She got a rolling stone. She wanted to make a rolling stone a husband. And it's difficult to make a rolling stone a husband. It's difficult. You can't make a rolling stone to be your husband. It will definitely roll away. That is what happened. But now the blame is going to almost everybody. This one took my man. This one took my man. She was going out with my man. The other one was going out with my man. It's normal. It's normal. She will always look for somebody to blame. That is what it is in our community. There must be somebody to blame that they took your man. I know most of our women do it too, because for somebody to know you publicly married and still going out with your man, many of them are your friends, many of them are people that know you. I know it happened. We can't just discard it that nobody can take your man. It happened. It happened. The way many of our darky women get married, yes, it's very, very wrong. It's completely wrong. That is why many end up being single at the end of the day. So Caroline crying around, this one take your man, the other one take your man. That man cannot be taken, because that man is already in the streets. You are not the first woman that have a baby for that man. That man has been rolling around. He's a rolling stone. And at his age, he don't even have a wife at home. He decided to marry you as young as you were. So you need to put the blame on that man. He's an elder. He's a senior man that is supposed to be married to his age mate, but he decided to come and pick you, young girl. Even as how beautiful you are, everything, the man couldn't even keep you. I won't say you couldn't keep the man, because it's not going. There is no way you can keep that type of man at that age, getting married, having children with a young girl like you, and he still sleep around. There was no way. There was no way that man could keep you. And because you left now, you want to blame everybody. This one was the fault. It was the fault of this one. It was the fault of that one. It was the other one's fault. Caroline, need to wake up. You need to stop all this dragging. If it is something that is being staged for the real housewife to portray all these women fight and everything, it's completely disgusting. It's completely disgusting. And you see, because of the Caroline light skin privilege, this behavior does not have any prejudice for her. It's all about, see as this one is fighting. Laura Ikeji is defending herself, she's ghetto. Toyin Lawani is ghetto, she's speaking Yoruba and all those stuff. Everybody knows that our language is our language. It might sound aggressive to people, it might sound very harsh to people, but that is our own language and we need to appreciate it. So one thing you should know as Black woman, keep it real, keep it classy. When you come across all these women that are light skinned, stop fighting for them. They use you to look good to the public. Why you will look like a ghetto, you look like a pit bull, you do all this fighting for them, they will keep it classy, like, oh, they're classy. Hi, babe. Hi. You'll be shouting, you'll be using your emotion and everything. People will call you ghetto. Why they take that name of classy, they are this, they are that. It is time for us to promote ourselves. It is time for us to promote our classiness. Nobody that is not classy. It is time for us to know how to control our emotions, control situations, and everything as a Black woman. So I'm going to leave you all. I love you all, everybody. Is the real Edo girl. Don't forget to share my video. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to comment on this video what you think about this video. My video is about to talk about things that I observe, that I see, because me, I don't be still the senior woman for this community. I'm not a baby anymore, and I see a lot of things that happen around me, and I just decide to share it here on my YouTube and Facebook. I love you all. Bye bye, everyone.